Got amazing. Oh, look at that bow fire. Welcome back, Noodles. Welcome back to the Shogun 2 Date campaign. So we're already here at the start of the turn. Last episode, we went ahead and made some ships. I see we also got our other trade ship here made. I'm gonna go ahead and get that going up there, but just kind of looking around and seeing what we have and what we have accomplished. We need to work our way towards taking Miyagi at some point. However, we are going to start marching our army to Ugo and taking out them so we can get the Mogami under control. We'll take out Ugo, take out Uzin, and hopefully they haven't expanded any further than those two provinces. So we shall definitely see. We'll get rid of our enemies. We are starting to worry about tax, so we're going to fix that by setting our tax to normal, which will piss off some people, but we've only got one province and we've got a huge army, and we were recruiting so much that now we've got all these guys here, which I'm about to take most of them out and add them to our army here. So we'll have 4 bowmen, and we'll have also the other 2 Yashigaru. I'm just going to keep 1 Yashigaru, 1 bow into Iwate, because I think that would be just the best thing to do at the moment. So let's go ahead and get our ship up towards this trade node, and then we'll bring out this ship close to the trade node that we can get it. There you are. So we'll put them in protection and get these guys over to this trade node. That way we can grab it before these dudes do, because we don't want them to get it. And we'll go ahead and march our army. I want to go ahead and get these guys out as far as I can get them. Then I'll have them merge. Baya! Perfect. All right, cool. So now that we got them together, it says our path was blocked. Oh, I guess because they were blocked by our own guys. And we're going to start marching our way into Ugo. We're going to take them out. Right now, we still don't have any other nations that we know of at this point. I would like to usually get a ship going around the country just so we can start unlocking some more people to trade with potentially. But we don't have that right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end the turn, and I'll meet you at the top of the next one. All right, so start of the turn here. We have a mission. Pressing the attack. We are at war, my lord. Supremacy over our enemies must be maintained. By pressuring the attack against our neighboring foes and securing their territory for ourselves, we can strengthen our clan's potential whilst weakening theirs. Capture a province belonging to the following clan, Mogami. Seasons remaining 7. So we are definitely going to do that. We're just going to get these guys to the border, because since it is winter at the moment, we're going to wait for winter to pass in the next turn, and then we'll march them up. Now we have another trade ship coming, so we're going to go ahead and start marching that this way. And now we're going to combine this trade ship into theirs. Hiya! Perfect. And we are going to keep this here so that we may keep them protected while we get our trade going. So now that we have that, we have superior iron acquired, which is brilliant. Especially since I wanted to get this area due to the iron that they have here as well. But that should be able to increase our, I think, increase our stuff, our attack or something. I forget exactly what iron is able to do for us, but it also increases our trade with other nations potentially. So that is something to look forward to. Let's take a look at our diplomacy. So again, we are only friendly with the Hatakeyama, but we will be going to war with them after we take out the Mogami, because there is no point in keeping relations with these guys since we're going to need to expand. I'm hoping to potentially take the whole tip here, and then we can expand westward. I would like to potentially, and I say potentially, get an army together, either in Awate or whichever province that we have that may have stronger units potentially. To be honest, with the workshop that we have here, or the blacksmith, Awate is probably our best recruiting station until we can get something else with another workshop. Now, once I make that army, though, I'm wanting to make a secondary army for the reason of sailing them across to take out this area. So if I can take out the Shiamasu clan over here, take out Satsuma, this area is very, very rich, especially because they have a bunch of trade nodes here. And we want to try and capture all of that so we can make the most money and become the most powerful in all of feudal Japan, which is our goal, to make the Date the most powerful. Take a look here at our masteries. So we are almost done with the strategy of defense. Once we get this, we'll be able to unlock Naginata Samurai, which are very good in an army. So we want to have them. The firebomb throwers, they're okay, but they're not anything special, I will say. But we definitely want to at least grab that so we can potentially start unlocking the Date no Dachi Samurai, which is going to be one of the biggest bread and butters of our army, since we have a bonus to them. So we want to unlock those guys pretty much post haste. And then what we'll do is also go towards Way of the Spear, so we can unlock these guys too. So once we have this done, this, and then this, we should be good at making some changes to our archery maybe. So maybe we'll do Way of the Bow so we can get those fire arrows, because those fire arrows will also be very handy, especially in siege battles. I don't think we need to worry too much about the economic side right now of the mastery tree, but eventually we will later on. I'm going to keep the tax at normal for now until we get everywhere else secure. All right, we are good to go, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and end the turn here, and I'll catch you at the top of the next one. All right, top of the turn here, we have a ship built, which we have another trade ship going. And hopefully we can get it to where we are going to be making a bunch of money. We're going to put 8 trade ships in this area, so that's what I'm trying to make sure that we got going. We got 2 more trade ships coming after this, so I'm going to wait for those to go down before I start recruiting any more. I will, however, go ahead and get 1 more of the Yari Ashigaru and the Bo Ashigaru just to garrison here, so we have at least another bit of reinforcement just in case something happens to our main army. Now, we are going to go ahead and start making the move into Ugo. And we have our first meet of the army here, which is just Bo Samurai, which Bo Samurai are nothing to scoff at, so hopefully we'll be able to take them out relatively with ease. Alright, I'm going to see if we can fight them. We might be able to, might not. Ah, there we go. So we were able to at least try to fight them, but now we are out of moves, so we can't move anywhere else. They did retreat though, so that's good. And we're going to make our way to taking Ugo in the next turn. Awesome! That's what we want. Alright, one thing I noticed though, compared to some of the other Total Wars, just how quickly we're able to burn turns, especially in the beginning. I feel like the Date are almost the equivalency of a Russian campaign in Empire or even in Medieval 2, just because of the vastness of the Russian areas. So, just something to think about as we're playing this campaign here. Alright, in the turn, let's get to the next one. Alright, now they're learning Way of the Spear, which we will go ahead and... You know what, we'll do Way of the Spear first, and then we'll look at the Nodachi next. So they do have a big army out here waiting for us. So we can either A, go and attack the capital and take it, or we can fight this army and try and knock them down before actually going in and taking out the capital itself. I think what the smart idea to do would be to go ahead and take out these guys. War declared between the Ikoiki and the Oda. Interesting. And we have our recruitment, so our town, at least, even if they wanted to come and attack, will at least be somewhat protected. So And we have our other trade ship. Before we get into a battle, though, because I do want to get into one, we're going to go ahead and march this guy this way and this way. We have one more being built, and we'll worry about that in a moment. Let's get on to a fight. All right, time to get into a battle here. The Date forces against our enemy commander, Kajiwara Sadahira. Yeah, Kajiwara Sadahira. I apologize for butchering the name. We are going to go ahead and do a quick save just because. And it looks like we have enough troops to be able to outclass them. However, these bow samurai here are nothing to scoff at. And we gotta hope their generals are stupid enough to charge into us so we can use our Yariashigaru to potentially take them out. Meanwhile, we will keep our generals as safe as possible from hopefully their arrow fire. But these bow samurai, nothing to scoff at. I'm going to try and rush them with the katana, but we'll see what happens. I will see you in the battlefield. Beautiful speech, my daimyo. All right, so we do have our leader here with us, which is our daimyo, and then we have our general. So these guys are right here in the back. Kind of zoom in here, and this man right here is our wonderful daimyo of the Date clan, Date Haramune. And then we have over here our General Yoshinori, which is right here. There he is. Yoshinori! Great man. He almost got obliterated in our other battle because I was not paying attention. So one thing I do want to kind of do here, you notice the terrain. We have this kind of slope going on, right? In between here. Bet you, though, that these dudes are not going to adhere to that. They're going to come over here and rush this hill. I guarantee you they're either going to rush this hill or they're going to mount up on this hill. The AI in this game loves to do that. So we're going to find out. I'm going to go ahead and set up the troops like I think I want them. And I'll see you guys when we start that. All right. I got the formations going here. We've just kind of got them all lined up. I've got the archers on both sides, kind of to create like a little bit of a death cone, if you will. I just wanted to see if these guys were going to rush up or not. It does look like they are going to hold their ground. So if that's the case, then okay, we can kind of march ourselves forward, hopefully to be able to take them out. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to group these guys together because I like how they are. And I'm going to move them forward. I'm going to get our bow guys, though, to be behind them directly at a good space. And then I'm going to have our samurai behind the bow warriors just on the off chance that they decide to try and flank. And we're going to get everybody set up properly. Meanwhile, our great daimyo and the general will be right here in the back. I really wish I could use them more as heavy cavalry like you can in Medieval 2. I do miss that factor, but it seems like Empire Total War and even in this game, I don't think so much in Rome 2 at all, like Rome 2 Total War. maybe Rome. No, not even Rome 1, Medieval 2, and even Rome 2 are all, the generals are badass and you can do so much. I haven't played any of the new modern Total Wars. The most modern I have is Rome 2. So, and then if I don't really count Rome Remastered as a modern, it's just an old game with modern features. I'll give it that. But yeah, I haven't exactly got a chance to try that out yet. So we shall see if in the future I am able to. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try and get these boys up here on the hill. And then I'm going to rush. I'm going to make sure all these guys are selected. Actually, let me just do this. Because I don't want... I really don't want my bow guys getting rushed, because they could definitely get rushed right here. They have a bunch of bowmen though, so Yari Ashigaru, bow samurai, bow Ashigaru, bow. So they only have the 3 Ashigaru units, but mostly it's just a bunch of bowmen. So if I can get a good skirmish to go against the bow guys, I think we should be fine. Fuck. We are going to do loose formation just because it works better that way. We're going to break off these 3 to get in front. I'm going to try and rush these guys as much as possible and get these guys to rush in on those. Come on, guys. We can do this. And then what we'll do is go ahead and target with the samurai. I'm going to see if I can kind of pull them this way. I'm going to move my generals just a tad closer just so I can get them in. And we're going to start the attack. Come on, boys. Let's get it going. Once these guys get close, Yari wall. Yari wall as well. And Yari wall. All right. Yari wall ought to get them at least somewhat dead. We're going to turn fire at will off, and I'm going to have them target these Yari Ashigaru in the back. I'm going to Yari wall these guys and get them to go after them. I'm going to try and get these guys back into formation because I didn't Yari them. I didn't Yari wall them. Alright, Yari wall these guys, and we're gonna Yari cavalry these dudes up. Let's see what happens. Also gonna target them. Yari amazing! Oh, look at that bow fire. Shogun 2 is definitely by far one of my favorites in the titles. I love Shogun 2 so much. The visuals, the gameplay. Oh yes, we killed their general. I don't know if we killed their daimyo though, but we definitely did something. Okay, here's the Katana Samurai. We're going to get them going. All right, start marching these guys in.
My lord! A glorious victory will soon be
We have
yours.
won! Alright, now is the time to come in for the kill. So continue battle. This is where we want our boys to get as much experience as possible. So let's get everybody up. Oh, Oh, we suffered a lot of casualties, though. Look at all this. Good God. But hopefully we'll be able to keep everybody together. And we have enough troops to possibly go and take over that area. What? I can't remember what the name of the place is right now. Okay, so I will catch you guys back on the battle map after I get a little bit of experience with my generals here. Wonderful, wonderful battle that was. We were able to get them out. We did suffer 551 troops losing. That poor lives. Poor lives. We lost them. I'll send a fruit basket to their mothers. We're going to go ahead and make our march, though, onto their capital and hopefully be able to have enough troops to take them out in the next turn. So hopefully things go our way and we're able to get that taken care of. All right. Now that we've done that, we no longer have anything else to do, I believe, in the turn. Don't have any money to make anything or do much of anything, so I'm going to go ahead and end the turn here, and then we'll be on the siege of Hugo. All right, so it looks like we got a military cache. So while moving through the enemy territory, your forces uncovered a cache of military supplies and has been transported back to our province. So minus 25% of cost of recruiting land units across all provinces for 4 turns. That is awesome, actually. But we are going to go ahead and knock these guys out. We're going to auto-resolve it because I am not going in and fighting this personally. Siege battles are not my strong suit. However, if it is called for, I'll do one. All right, we only lost 47, so that's not too bad. And Ugo is now ours. Now, we do need to watch out for this army here if they're going to come in. We're going to peacefully occupy because that always seems the best way of taking provinces in this game. So, our General Date... So our daimyo is now ready to level up, so we're going to do that. And the price of audacity, capture a province belonging to the Moagami. Alright, we did that. Now we have dreaded force, which instills fear in our enemy units and reduces their morale for 6 turns. So that's perfect. We also did a mission successful, pressing the attack. And now we have aggressive ardor, which gives +2 to melee units, or +2 melee attack for all units for 6 turns. So that's awesome too. And we captured Ugo. I thought it was Higo, but I mainly plays the Shiamatsu, so. Alright, Ugo, we have them now. We also have Superior Stone, which is great. That's going to give us a bonus in building. I think it gives us a discount. Let's see. So it does minus 10% to cost of constructing buildings in the province, plus 100 wealth from commerce in this province, and 6 tons of sturdy stone. We're going to go ahead and repair our castle because we're going to need it. And now we've got 2 provinces under the Date flag. Beautiful and wonderful. I love that. All right. Concealed army was discovered. That's these guys. And then our ship was built over here. So we got the tradesmen. We're going to go ahead and also get another ship. What's ship? Get another ship built and make its way to the trading node. So we're going to go ahead and mark down 2 of those just so next 2 turns I don't have to worry about it. And over here, we can't recruit anybody because our castle is under fire technically. But we are replenishing our troops. So hopefully we'll get that going. And we'll get our replenishment taken care of. Now, over here, I want to go ahead and get the last thing of strategists. So we have a buku amount of campaign movement. And I think the next thing... We're not an admiral. Wedge... I don't like wedge because it puts your daimyo... Like, wedge in this game, and I think in the others too, it puts your leader up front. And I'm not dealing with that. So... Let's see, what would be better? Let's do this. Improvements at which Bushido arts are mastered, plus 3%. We'll go with that one. We're going to make our daimyo to where our research and Bushido stuff go faster, so hopefully we'll be able to get that taken care of. Now, we need to get this repaired, so that's in repairment right now. We're going to let that chill. There is a navy over here, but not much we can do at the moment. I got to hope that they don't decide to come and attack us. I have these ships only to help these trade guys out. These are their protection, so. All right. I think not too bad. I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be a bit of a short episode, but I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, because there's quite a bit of upkeep we're going to need to do within the next one. And I need to make a plan for what we're about to go and conquer next. All right, Noodles. I appreciate everybody that made it to the end of the episode here. Stay tuned for episode 3 coming out soon. And thank you again for checking out the channel. If you did make it to the end, consider hitting that like button and subscribing so you can get your Total War fix. And you can get some more videos from me as well. So make sure you hit the bell so you know when I'm going live, and also to know when I upload. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. And thank you again. Toodaloo.